They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. Can't get him to the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. And the Seminoles get it past the sticks.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, fourth down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically that a lot of other rivalries have in college football, but this game always means so much. It impacts the conference championship race, the national championship race, and the Heisman Trophy race.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Sets up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the three. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Gators offense will get the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith. That's what this guy's going to try to do, get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Back to the ground game on the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide open downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college.
Touchdown, Gator! Quick. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. Making side adjustments here. Try to get it to the edge. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll start this drive firing. With the catch, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Gators decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it on the outside, it's Gibson. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Applewhite. Got it in the middle, it's Rivers. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Florida State. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them, and they make big plays for you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the 1st down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A 1st down for the offense. To the ground, he's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Quarterback making checks. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
And the Noles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Got rid of it just in time. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. 3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll try the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Barrels ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down.
Well, after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Noles! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. The short hands, it's Wilson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance. Tight end trying to get in. And he'll hold it. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they get the... Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Using the quick game. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Seminoles are marching down the field. Give to the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Gators will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
Nice job. Had a little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
They'll go to the ground. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Wide open spaces. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Applewhite. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on... Leaves it with the back. Oh, there's the ball. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Rivers. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw again. This time on target. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rivers. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Seminoles come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball, there is no juke button, there is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that 1st down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on... Everybody won.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Creates a little room. There he goes! They get this sophomore on the ground. Leaves it with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback may change this route. Toss sweep to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a...
There he goes. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Noles have their offense in high gear. He leaves it with his back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls and... To give to the big fullback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. The Seminoles get enough to move the chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It was vitriolic, it was intense, and it went to the Seminoles as Florida State will dine on Gator after winning in this rivalry matchup. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.